Namaste to all you cosmic souls. Welcome to your twin flame reading for the full moon happening on June 24th. Apparently, we're going right into this reading, starting with the Divine Feminines. The Divine Feminines are waiting for their Divine Masculine, as opposed to the last reading we did. They are presently waiting on their Divine Masculines. They're waiting for this person of strength to come towards them. They're missing them. They're missing their energy. They're missing the closeness. They're missing how they used to be and how they are being right now. And if they will be together in the future, they're thinking about the future with this person in their mind. Now remember, when I say divine feminines and masculines, I do mean the energies and not the gender. Okay, next we have Le Savoir. Okay, so this is the King of Swords. So we do have the Prince of Swords and the Kings of Swords, right? So this is basically saying that the king, the Prince of Swords, is getting stronger by the minute. He is growing in to become the king. He is working on himself as you, Divine Feminine, are working on yourself, right? So we do have the King of Swords can also represent abundant masculine energy in the feminine self. We next have the Eight of Cups, which means that you're letting something go. You're letting something be left behind as you move forward into this new journey to create this new version of yourself, this new version of energy that you are recreating within yourself, right? So during this full moon, you're going to think a lot about the Divine Masculines as you move yourself into this new energy, right? Now you're walking away from old patterns and old energy that could include a lot of pride and ego that we have read during the past week. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have read that on one of the daily readings. We do also have the Five of Swords, which means there's a lot of fighting happening. There's a lot of energy being put into thinking about fighting, thinking negative thought processes that are coming in your way, that are creating a blockage in your path to move forward. So this could be one of the reasons why you are unable to reach the Divine Masculine at this point of time. Now this is not a negative thing for the masculines or the feminines. Please remember that this is all a phase of growth, and this is what you are personally going through. And if you are going through something that is difficult, the Divine Masculines or the Divine Feminines are not going to judge you, and instead they're going to love you. They're going to love every part of you and watch you grow. And if they are not being able to do that, that means they are not your divine counterpart. They will not expect you to just come and be a bright little flower where honeybees come to suck nectar on. They will not expect you to be a perfect person, and instead they will see you as perfect, just doing nothing and sitting there. They will see you as perfect. They will see conversation happening without anything being said. You look into each other's eyes and you feel love, you feel bliss. This is automatic. All right, next we have, I'm not very okay, this is a French French deck, which is why it's a little bit difficult to read. So this says prodigalities, intelligence, Jean Ombrun. Okay, so this is talking about a handsome young man holding a pentacle in his hand, right? So reversed, it is symbolizing abundance of intelligence and knowledge. You are Maybe you are sapiosexual, you are attracted to a man or a woman with brains, with knowledge, with things that you can learn from and you can grow from in your personal self, right? So that is what you're looking for. So you need to attract that towards you, divine feminines. And if that's something, that a quality that you want to grow within yourself, yes, you can do that as well. That is something that you will definitely benefit from. Now let's pick out cards for the divine masculine, and then we'll read into the energies of what the feminine wants to say to the masculine and the masculine to the feminine. Where is the masculine at this point of time? He is in his stem of growth. He is a little bit stuck. And when I say stuck, he's not stuck exactly. He's just moving slowly, which is a good thing. Okay. And then we have 3 of Wands. You are looking at a distance. You're waiting for something to happen, divine masculines. You are a little bit impatient, I would say. A little bit impatient when you think about especially the twin flame journey. You just want it to happen. You just want it to be there. You're trying to nudge against the hut. You're trying to nudge against it. But, you need to leave some space between what is going to happen and what is happening right now for it to actually come forth and happen in front of you, right? So don't be scared. Things will work out for you. Release and accept any fears that you are having. You may not feel your best self at this point of time, but remember that you are coming into the best self. You are growing, right? So this could be an imbalance of growth because as you work on yourself, the feminines work on themselves, and as the feminines work on themselves, the masculine does the same. So you are a reflection of each other. What you work on, they are also working on internally and subconsciously. This is something that both of you need to get into your minds. Do not fear judgment. Do not fear how people look at you or what people are going to say. If you are a person who is into the same gender, do not fear what people think of you. You follow your heart, you follow the space of your mind, you follow your dreams, right? No one is going to judge you, and if they do, let them judge you. Everything depends on how you look at yourself, divine masculines. You are going through a transformation phase at this point of time, let me say. And things may be a little harder than usual for you, but that doesn't mean that it is time to give up. Instead, it is time to take a step back and observe yourself so that you can continue on your path. Continue working on yourself and don't stop. Now is not the time to stop. Now is the time to keep moving forward, because even though things are not looking up in your physical reality, they're actually manifesting in the behind, in the 3D. We do have the 4 of Pentacles next, which is saying that do not be very overprotective about money and finance, divine masculines. It will come. It will come through, and that's not something you should worry about. Maybe you have enough, maybe you have more than enough, but the way you're holding on to it may not exactly be the way that you need to hold on to it. And right now, maybe this is not talking about financial abundance, and actually is talking about the twin flame journey and your divine feminine. Don't be so overprotective and attached to the label of divine feminine or masculine. You can completely let that go if you feel the need to. You can just focus on yourself and your growth, and the twin flame journey will come into union on its own. Your focus on yourself is what is important. All right, now we are going to move into the energies of what the feminines want to say to the masculines. Dear angels, guardian angels, spirit guides, gods, and the universe, source energy, what do the divine feminines want to say to their divine masculines? Take time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So the divine feminines are saying to the divine masculines, you do not have to act so quickly. Take your time, I will be waiting. Take your time to finish and complete your journey. Take time to finish the things that you feel the need to complete. And once that is done, everything will fall into place on its own. I will wait for you, and you have nothing to worry about. You have no reason to hurry up. Okay, so when this card is drawn, you can be assured that the situations will turn out in your favor. So divine masculines, listen closely. Your side will be seen clearly in meditation, legal rulings and decisions made by those in power. So basically in this card we have fairy twins, right? So they're holding this sword here. There you can see they're not holding a sword. There is a magical sword that is on the side here. I'm not sure if you can see that, but this sword was known to only avail those who were worthy and true of heart. So the divine feminines are telling you, divine masculines, to follow your heart, follow your dreams, follow where the heart takes you. Now, what is the message that the divine masculines want to say to the divine feminines, dear angels and source energy? What do the divine feminines need to know from the masculines? We have the Emperor. So the divine masculines are saying, use logic and structure to increase your success. Get organized. A firm but compassionate leader. So basically here, the divine masculines are telling the feminines to, with all this chaos happening, you are letting go of few things in your life, divine feminines, and you are waiting for the masculines to come to you, right? And all of this is happening right now. So the divine masculines are telling you to get organized, to plan and structure everything that you are doing so that things can flow rather smoothly and the chaos can be overcome. Okay, so I'm just going to show you. Sorry. You can see the globe on his hand, right? The blue globe there. So that symbolizes the concerns of the world that are his primary focus, and that requires sound judgment. However, the heart on this side, on the right side, shows compassion for others, and it is also part of his decision-making process. So the Emperor stands beneath a rose window. Okay, so this signifies the importance of teamwork, support, and leadership. So the divine masculines are telling you, divine feminines, that you are capable of fulfilling your dreams, and all you need is a little bit of structure in your life. I'm going to get a quick answer card for both of you. Divine feminines, write about your thoughts and feelings. It will help you move through this phase of your life. This twin flame journey during the full moon especially. Divine masculines, it is time to make a commitment to yourself and to your life. Make that commitment that you have been waiting to make. You are ready. Now let's get a union answer card. What do we have today? A personal issue reaches resolution, which is saying that your personal issues, so basically your individual personal issues, come to a resolution, and the resolution of this will actually bring you both together, right? So this full moon is a time to purge and release, and as you begin to release and grow, you will come together. That's signifies the end of the reading as well as the end of the candle there. So the candle flame has gone out, the reading is over. Your negative energies, thought processes, ego, pride, ego dissolution, and all the things that have been bothering you will be released during this full moon. If you have come across this video at any other point of time, that means this reading has a message for you during that time. Sending you so much love, so much light. Namaste.